Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to QI. I'm Stephen Fry, as always, and we're playing Betrayal at Krondor. And we're at the scene of the double homicide that we committed against these two Nighthawks. Self-defense, I know. But I'm here because Count von Faust told me that these guys, one of them carries one of the best crossbows in the game, the Bessie Mauler. And this is not a Bessie Mauler. And this is not a Bessie Mauler. So what's the deal, pal? Are you trying to fuck with me, man? Don't appreciate it. It's okay. Probably, honestly, just mistake on his part. Just this once, I'll let it fly. So we have business, as always. We always have business. We're very busy people. We walk around in suits and. We have people park our car for us, and we talk down to people, and we casually harass women in the workplace. It's kind of what we do. And we're not held accountable for anything. But we have business in Sloop, because the keg place is there. We learned in Romney that the massacre that occurred there, basically, was... occurred in a bar, and the bar had recently received a delivery from the Upturned Keg, I think it's called. So we're going to check that out. And then also, I think that there was a junk dealer there who might have sold the spyglass that we have to the Nighthawks, because I remembered him from before. He had Nighthawk sigils in his inventory. So we're going to check that out. This is not Sloop yet, is it? Or Silden or whatever. Where are we going? Sloop. Uh-oh. Coming to take me away. Alright. I think this is the Upturned Keg. Oh, well... is it? I guess it's a brewery, so they might have laws about when they can be open. Let's try it now. Oh, beautiful. James can smell alcohol. Oh, wait. This looks like the... same flavored text as before. It's different, actually. Pushing the door of the shop open, he was met by a sharp-faced fellow who was carrying a wooden keg. Quickly dumping it with a pile of other casks, he wiped his hands off on a towel, then extended his hand. Welcome to the Upturned Keg, best brewery this side of the Romney. Would you care to sample some of our stocks? We make some dandy apple wine. Oh, of course. That wondrous line. It's just wonderful. This really conjures up an image. I'm sure you do, but no thank you, James said. We have other business with you. Have you recently sent a special delivery to the Black Sheep Tavern in Romney? The man nodded. Yes, a man here in town named Mitchell Wainlander, whose name... he's the guy at the entryway of Romney. Pretty sure. Came in and made the purchase order himself and paid with rubies. Recognizing the name of the leader of the Glazers Guild. Yep, that's him. James arched an eyebrow. Was there anything unusual about the order? I'll say, the man replied. Moving to a small bin, he pulled out a handful of a substance that looked like tobacco. Is that tobacco? I don't know. That's French for tobacco, actually, isn't it? Well, in any case, my worldly ways are of no interest to you people. Letting it sift between his fingers back into the bin. What a pompous ass. I'm sorry, guys. He asked that I add this to the kegs. He called black tarweed. A poison, James asked? No, it's a cheat used by the less scrupulous tavern keepers, which of course is why you used it, because you're clearly such an upstanding businessman. You were trying to tell me that you have all these fine products, but clearly you are not on the level, sir. Handful of this dissolved in your ale, and whoever drinks it will think they're dying of thirst. It gets worse the more you drink. So it encourages you to drink liquor. Kind of seeing where this is going. Gorath spat. It is often done in the north, he said. A man will drink until he's no longer capable either for lack of gold or wit. And an excellent way to make certain that someone is incapable of fighting you back, James said with disgust. The Nighthawks aren't what they used to be. Well, I don't know, man. That's pretty clever. You know, why fight a bunch of people who are sober? Just get them drunk. But in any case, we've learned that Mitchell Waylander is probably responsible for this in some pretty direct way. He ordered the ale, and he ordered it to be laced with this nonsense drug that makes people drink. Basically, he put salt in it, I guess. I don't know. He gave them a bunch of peanuts to eat along with their beer. It's a nightmare. Alarmed, the brewmaster seemed to pale. Nighthawks, what have they used? What have they to do with this? Omitting most of the smaller details, James told what they had already learned of the murder. We should say murders. There were a few people that were killed. And you're kind of an accomplice, sir. Don't worry, you're not going to be formally charged with anything. You should just feel really bad. Yeah, horrified, the man shook his head. I assure you, this has never once happened in association with the keg. If you would like, I will get you something to drink. I guarantee that it has not been laced with the black tarweed. Yeah, no thank you, actually. I think we'll pass. Just going to have to not take you up on that. Thank you very much. So is this the junk dealer? I don't remember. We've been here before. I don't see what purpose would be served by visiting here again. Might not be it then. Let's try this. It's an abandoned house. How about the temple? It's also abandoned. Beautiful. How about this house? This is an empty house. This is... Oh, we had a nice cup of tea. Wonderful. And how about you? Oh, this is the guy that builds really great houses. Oh my god. Without warning, a Nighthawk charged at them from the other side of the small house, preparing to kill or be killed. That's not a Nighthawk, incidentally. That's several. Dogpile on this one, I guess. Leave the boy alone. Over here. Ow. Idiot. Yes. The day is mine. Oh, we got the fetters of rhyme now. Golly, what do we do here, folks? Does the spare thy eyes work on these morons? I can't remember. Try it on that dude. I don't think that worked. It did not work. It definitely did not work. Okay. Right, turkey. There you go. This is how we do. Krondor style. You get to rest there. Ow. Ouch. Phone home. There we go. We're actually dealing pretty well with this. So with that in mind, I think I will go ahead and cast the Fetters of Rhyme. Let's see if we can freeze this guy up. Freeze frame. Whiff. Nice. Good shot. Man, we do just a stink load of damage now. A veritable pant load of damage. There you go. Is that going to freeze him in place? Oh, fancy. Sparkly. Apparently, Gorath could get in range, but he can't attack. That's neat. And you're dead. Okay. Yeah, we killed 5 Nighthawks fairly easily thanks to our new weaponry. No, don't care. Gold, you say? It's not a Bessie Mauler. Apparently. Getting some fat loots, as the kids say. Take one of those. I guess we're right in front of the shop. We could sell some of this stuff. Wink. Haha. Genius. Oh, you. Oh, you. You can hold on to the spider thing. We discovered last episode that poisons your blade. Very interesting to me. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, we were gonna do some of this. And as a matter of fact, have we only looted 4 thus far? would appear that way. I think we've only looted 4. Because there's one here. Yeah, I think that might be the case. Let's just go through. What is that? Silverthorn antivenom. It should be anti-venin. I'm just saying. Purple globes fanned out from delicately spun central vein of glass, each small grape-like bulb containing enough antivenom to neutralize a double amount of silverthorn. Thanks to a formula created by Father Nathan of Krondor years previously, the antivenom had saved the lives of many who had smeared it on their armor before confronting Mortel Raiders or consumed it to heal themselves of the effects of silverthorn. That's handy. I don't know what that noise was, but it happened. No. No. We're all gonna laugh at you. Thank you. Take that, I guess. I don't know. Can you take that? Can you trade? Good job. What a team. Just whet that blade. And I'm gonna go sell some of this shit. Because I think that this... Oh, drat. He doesn't buy this stuff. Crap. Okay. Well, you know what? We're on our way to Sylvan. We could actually go to Romney and sell this stuff off, but nah. Oh, wait, the house. We have to actually check out the house. A few tense moments later, the wood began to creak and the door swung open. From the darkened room, a figure emerged and James gripped his sword tighter, prepared for any eventuality. Though Mitchell Waylander wasn't one of his favorite people, he was a bit relieved to see his familiar face, and Mitchell seemed a bit relieved to see them. Why would you be relieved after you found out what you found out about Mitchell? I mean, Mitchell could have been, it could have just been a huge misunderstanding. It could have been that, Fatty Fat back in Romney co-opted, stole the ale and fed it to or made the guards drink it. I don't know. Let's chat. Jill Waylander. I don't know who sent you, but I'm very thankful for your help. Let's just say that anyone on the business end of a Nighthawk sword is of interest to me these days, if you know what I mean. It's not like them to send multiple assassins unless the target is considered a danger to the guild. You moron, these are guards. Why would they be... That doesn't make any sense, James. You're not listening to the words coming out of your mouth. I don't think that... It doesn't make sense to me. I could be wrong. But I'm a merchant. I don't know anything about the Guild of Assassins. You wouldn't necessarily have to know anything about them. You might have witnessed something they preferred unseen. Okay. Perhaps they think you've wronged them in some way. Where were you the night the King's men from Bastura Regiment were assassinated? What? I hadn't heard. Gods, they were good men. If it hadn't been for them, we would never have broken the river pillar siege of Romney. How did they die? Nighthawk set upon them in the Black Sheep Tavern, killed every last man. Well, I guess that he was outside of town when this happened. This is not adding up. The only thing that I found strange was the fact that there were few signs of resistance. I was told by the boy who tends the bar a few casks of Keshan ale were delivered the night before, but the Bastura men are very disciplined men. Does it seem reasonable to you that a detachment of men trailing the Nighthawks would get drunk in the town where they suspect the Guild of Assassins have their headquarters? Fair point. Does sound a bit odd. It sounded odd to me as well. Okay, James apparently knows things that I don't know. Captain Exposition over here taking the lead. So I decided the ale had been tainted in some way. I thought if I found the man who sent the ale, I might be on the trail of the Nighthawks, and I visited the tavern here in town, and I discovered something very disturbing. The arrangements for the ale delivery were made here, and the keeper was instructed to add a significant amount of tarweed to the mixture, a mixture that, while not poisonous, induces the drinker to become excessively thirsty, ensuring that he will continue to drink until quite drunk. It's getting very Holmesian here. But that was not the shocking information. You see, it seems the local chief reeve of a prestigious guild arranged for the delivery of the ale. Mitchell Waylander. Oh, he's been... Okay, so I'm kind of dumb. He's been playing coy with him. Got it. I never made that order. I would have been in Romney when the arrangement was made. I couldn't have made that order. I realize that as well. The Nighthawks have gone to extreme trouble to implicate you, and that tells me they want revenge for something. The men that were sent here to kill you were undoubtedly have planted the final evidence on your corpse. So what did you have done to them? Truly, I don't know. Do you know anything about a silver spider or a brass spyglass? Brass spyglass? Oh, dear gods. But that man couldn't have been a Nighthawk. He was so regal looking. What did you do to this man? Is the spyglass involved? There's a place north of Romney known as Prankstone. When people approach it, they often discover that items on their person disappear. A business partner and I discovered where the disappeared items go to, and we sell the items we find. Anyway, one night I was drinking in the town of the same name, and I saw this man who had a very marvelous brass spyglass. My guild was having difficulties at the time, and I was low on cash, so I conspired to achieve the spyglass for my own. I had noticed the attention he was paying to a rather fetching barmaid, and I arranged that a note was sent to his table telling him to meet her near the Prankstone. The spyglass became ours. If the man you snatched the spyglass from learned what happened, I could see how he would want revenge. It's a stupid toy, though. It doesn't do anything. Where did you sell it? I don't sell the items. My partner does, and we split the profits. I don't know anything about him other than the fact that he's a native of Sildon. We decided early on that we would share only our booty. Booty. So that if one of us was caught, the other would be safe. It seems we have business in Sildon. Lay low. It may be the only thing that keeps you alive, Mitchell. The Nighthawks are not men that should be angered. Okay, well, I can kinda, sorta see what we're talking about here. I still don't... It doesn't add up totally to me. It's like I say, that's a lot of... That's extraordinary timing for us to just stumble upon this little shack here. But no matter. Stumble upon a veritable shack attack, if you will. Sildon. Agreed. By the way, come to think of it, we have to actually go to that temple. That's a boat ride from Sildon. Because we promised that we would clear out the Rusalki, and we actually found the cause of the haunting that was occurring along the riverbank, and I think that we should get some money or something. Uh-oh. Ah, more ninjas. I should probably give him some kind of medical attention, huh? Well, you just lay low. Stab low. Stab in the back. Yes. Ooh. Getting feisty. You're getting Raymond E. feisty. Invitation. Come on back now, you hear? Delightful. Yeah, we're handling things now. Things are being handled. Enemies are being slain. Maybe. Charge, Owen. Oh, he can't really. Okay. Should probably give Jimmy here a little bit of healing. Give that a second here, though. Ooh, money! And can I click on... The guy already clicked. Looting! Unusually difficult. There we go. Spoiled rations? Blarg. Okay. Probably should be inspecting these things a little bit more closely because we are kind of conducting a criminal investigation. Standard Kingdom armor. Broadsword. Armor is hammer. Noted. Poisoned quarrels, you say. Yes, yes. Very interesting. Whatever. Okay. We keep going to Sildon. Wait a minute, what's that? Did we already open these? I feel like we opened these. Claws like a cat, crooked, as a snake's hiss. Patch together, guesses. Yeah, we already did that. Pretty sure we already did that. Okay. God. Okay, we still apparently have a little ways to go. Let's rest for a little bit. Continue on the road again. Room. Warp speed, Mr. Sulu. Mr. Owen. No offense to Sulu, that is kind of an insult to liken him to him. There's the scarecrow. Yes. Room. Okay. Let's go to the shop. Will you buy any of this junk that I foolishly repaired? Damn it. Can I... Gimme. Well, I can't sell it, so I'm just fiddling around here. How about we go to the boat? Golden-haired man. Unless one of you are in need of a trip to the... Gotta get these swabs moving. Oh, okay. Well, apparently, we're not able to go there right now. That's too bad. I hope we didn't miss the boat on that one. That's the shop. We already went in there. Let's go to the tavern. I forget why we're here. Can we bard again? Oh, neat. This guy. This guy. We haven't talked to him since we got healed. As the keeper of a tavern, I imagine you get quite a bit of traffic through here. Lots of people wanting to buy or sell items that were, shall we say, indiscriminately acquired. Who would I speak of to my interests that lay in that direction? That is probably the least clever, like, secretive, subtle way of putting that. Any that walks the streets. Sylvan is not known for its reputable patronage, as no doubt you have seen. Why would this interest you? I need to find out the possible purchase of 2 very special items that might have been picked up here in Sylvan. I'm looking for whoever might have sold them. If an item is sold in Sylvan, then I am the only man that you should speak to. Any other transactions are done the Sylvan way. Huh. Very well, Joftas, if that is your real name. I need to find out what you may know about either a brass spyglass or a silver spider. I would be willing to pay in gold. You will pay most undoubtedly for that information. You shouldn't offer. You should find. Maybe he wouldn't have thought to ask. But I am not interested in your kingdom coins. If it were gold, I could come up with some I want myself. No, what I require is the assistance of a thief. Why do you think I would be of any help? Wink! I live in a city of thieves. I've spent my life knowing how to sense them. I know how they smell, and it's a little bit gross that you know how to do that job, doesn't it? And I know most assuredly that you have a thief's instincts. This is the bargain. I will tell you about the silver spiders that I sell on occasion, and you will find a bag of powder that was stolen by the crawler. It has most likely been taken to his house near here. The house is locked, and I suspect that the pouch will be hidden away in a chest or cabinet or such. Any thief could do that for you. Why would we be especially qualified for this? Because all the thieves in this place, they are all the hands and eyes of the crawler. To be working for me, that would be death for them. Why? What is that's in this powder bag? I've made my offer. The information for the pouch. Do we have a deal? Didn't we get a pouch of powder? I think we do have a deal. No more bumps of trouble. Don't get trouble bumps, James. It's inappropriate. My bump of trouble is telling me that I shouldn't be agreeing to this, but you have a deal, Joftas. I'll get you your pouch. You have to agree to this. He's clearly got... Well, he's asserting that he's got some kind of information for us. Come on. A straight exchange. The information for the item. Consider it a deal, then. I will wait for you here in the Anchorhead until you return with the item. We will be back. Do not leave this place. Real quick, I'm going to stay the night. And one more time. Excellent. I'm going to talk to him because I think that we already have it. I'm assuming you are here to speak about the item which we discussed. You have been expedient in finding it. Before you ask, no, we don't have it. Oh, okay. I was just hoping that perhaps you would open up a bit more about it. You forget quickly, but Joftas is not so slow-witted. We have a deal, and these lips remain sealed until I see that which I have asked for. Goodbye. Okay, well then. No. Talk to the Viking. Oh. Interesting. Though he had thought to get the man's attention, he decided where he was far more interested in what the man was whispering to a mercenary who was seated nearby. We've already read this, but I'm going to reread it, I guess. Well, who has the crawler's key, then? The man shrugged. Kivo dropped it in the scramble out the sewers. Sewers? After they did in the upright man, none of us had the desire to stick about any longer. Mockers were right mad. So it's still in the sewers, is it? Unless one of the Mockers boys picked it up, I'd say so, yes. Not like it matters. What with the crawler crawled away to the Sunset Isles? Disturbed, James slipped away from the conversation. Though it was possible the men were bandying about things overheard from a rumor monger, the demise of the upright man in Krondor, that's what I thought, would have far-reaching implications both for the kingdom and for himself. Interesting. There's a lot to chew on. That's a very meaty episode. Very well cooked and nicely prepared. I like this. I'm liking the exposition that's occurring. It's you know, it's not like brilliantly rendered in beautiful prose, but it's a good story. I'm liking this. It doesn't have to be beautiful. I shouldn't be a snob. What am I talking about? I'm applying literary standards to a video game, and actually it's not bad. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm being way too intellectual for... my reach is exceeding my grasp right now. How about we call it a session for the moment, and we will continue our investigation. We'll have to figure out where we can get this sack of powder for Joftas, and bring it to him and see if he can give us some more info. So until then, this has been Effing Controller playing Betrayal at Krondor. I'll see you guys later.